excited to announce that the Silver Alert program has come to the city of Newton. The Silver Alert is based on the successful Amber Alert model, only it's focused on getting the word out fast when an individual with Alzheimer's or other form of dementia wanders or goes missing. Through the mayor's reverse 911 system, along with instant information scrolled across our local cable television channels, including New TV, along with city websites, and most importantly, with advanced enrollment, which we will be encouraging strongly, a picture and critical information can be transmitted instantly to the patrol cars of the officers in the field all across the city of Newton and the surrounding communities and ultimately statewide when necessary. You put all these pieces together and a Silver Alert speeds up the public notification process, which can in fact save lives. But this is more than just about Newton. The folks on Beacon Hill also took action, and Governor Patrick came to Newton in August to sign a statewide bill, the Silver Alert Bill. I'm very proud to say that the governor's office is looking to Newton as a model for the statewide rollout of the program. I'm honored to have been asked to join that working effort for the program's rollout across the state. So in closing, I'd particularly like to thank Alderman Ciccone, who is here with us today. Jay is on the Board of Aldermen. He's the chair of the Public Safety Committee, and his efforts in pushing this through Newton and making this a reality are something I'm very grateful for, and I appreciate you coming today, Alderman Ciccone, and being a part of what we're doing.
I'll be very brief with this. Charlie's came to me beforehand, before we presented this to the Public Safety and Transportation Committee. I wholeheartedly agree with them. I thought it was a great idea and something we should get involved with. He took the bull by the horn, so to speak, and just moved forward with it, and there was no stopping him. It went through our committee, I think unanimously, didn't it? Yeah, we went through our committee unanimously and ultimately through the board with really no obstacles. It's a no-brainer. This was a great opportunity for the city of Newton, and I'm proud of Charlie for doing this. Congratulations.
Great. Thank you, Jay. I'd also like to thank Alderman Johnson, Hess Mahan, Sangiolo, Yates, President Emeritus Lyle Baker for their immediate support in co-sponsoring the Silver Alert resolution, and also our state delegation representative Ruth Balzer, Kay Kahn, Peter Katusian, and Senator Cream, all of whom can't join us today because they're busy working on our behalf on Beacon Hill. I'd also especially like to thank Mayor Seti Warren's efforts in bringing this local effort to the governor's attention and for being so supportive. And with that, I'd like us to hear from Mayor Warren. Thank you very much.
Thanks, Charlie. I'll be very, very brief. It's great to be here this afternoon. I want to really also thank Jane Colino, who leads senior efforts here in the city. She's a real special person. She's a real fighter for seniors and delivering services in the city, even with diminishing resources. I want to give a special round of applause for Jane and her efforts. And I also want to recognize Newton Police. Obviously, Bruce Apotheker, Eric Rosenbaum are here, their efforts, and really partnering with the Board of Aldermen to take this on. And I want to thank Jay Ciccone, who also is a terrific alderman, works very, very hard for the citizens here of Newton. And I also want to acknowledge Gerald Flaherty, who's here, and also Chief Matt Cummings, who's also not here, but is very enthusiastic about this effort. Very briefly, you know, we continually face these tough economic times here in the city of Newton, across the state of Massachusetts, diminishing resources. We have to continually challenge ourselves to find ways to deliver services for people who are most vulnerable. I am really, really proud of the effort that Alderman Charlie Shapiro has made in really putting, again, Newton in the forefront of ensuring that our most vulnerable citizens are protected with this program. There are some things that have been put in place. I'm proud that we put the reverse 911 back in place for the citizens, but it's really through Charlie's effort to partner with different agencies on the state level and here in Newton, including Newton Police, Senior Services, Health and Human Services, to coalesce around ensuring that communication happens right away when people are vulnerable. So Alderman Shapiro, thank you so much for your efforts. I also want to recognize my old friend here, Martina Jackson, who's standing up here. She's another community leader who doesn't often get recognized. She's usually recognizing the people in the room. So I want to recognize her. If we could give her a round of applause for her efforts here in the city as well. So with that, I'm going to hand things back over to Charlie. It's great to be here with you today. I'm sorry I'm missing the bingo. I did the bingo the last time I was here. I'm going to come back, Jane. I'm going to do the bingo another time. But it's great to be with you this afternoon. Thank you for your efforts, Alderman.
Thank you, Mr. Mayor. As you can tell, it's critical that we get the word out. That's the biggest thing, is to let people know what the program is and how they can become a part of it to try to keep people as safe as possible. And to that effort, I'd like you to take a look at a public service announcement that has been produced by Jesse Kreitzer and the folks at New TV, who's done a terrific job. And it'll be on this screen right here, and this is what we're going to be doing in part to get the word out across Newton and throughout the surrounding communities as well.
Someone you love with Alzheimer's or other dementia has gone missing. It's a danger to the individual and stressful for the entire family.
Yes, I'd like to report a person missing.
Is he enrolled in Silver Alert, ma'am?
Yes.
But now in Newton, there's a new community safety partnership to help bring your loved one home faster and safer. Introducing the Newton Silver Alert. Similar to the Amber Alert, the Silver Alert is a public notification system. From reverse 911 calls to scrolling information on community cable channels. And with advanced registration, important information can be sent instantly to specially trained officers in the field. If you know someone who may be at risk, the Silver Alert program can help our first responders locate your loved one quicker and bring them home safely. Introducing the Newton Silver Alert.
I'm Officer Rosenbaum of the Newton Police Department. We're proud to be a leader in the state's new Silver Alert program. Please register your loved ones, call, email, or stop by the station, or look for us at events around the city. Thank you.
We got to thank New TV, who does an outstanding job. Yes, thank you.
Yep. Jesse Kreitzer produced that. A big thank you to Jesse. We'll be airing the message on New TV. New TV will also be out at various events throughout the community, letting people know that you can enroll in the program for free. The mayor talked about diminishing resources. This is something we can all be very proud of for so many reasons, but I also would like to mention that it does not cost the taxpayers any additional money whatsoever, and that's something that is very timely here. Now, I'd like to introduce you to Officer Eric Rosenbaum, who you may recognize from the video. Here he is.
Thank you, Alderman. Thank you, Mayor. It's an honor and pleasure to be here on this special occasion. The Newton Police Department is proud to have partnered with Mayor Warren, Alderman Shapiro, the Newton Senior Center, and the Silver Alert in an effort to keep our seniors safe, especially those at risk. I, as the Elder Affairs Officer, along with Chief Cummings and other members of the Newton Police Department, have made it our mission to provide for the health, safety, and welfare of the senior population. I am confident with the Silver Alert program and public service announcements, we will help to ensure that our mission is accomplished. Thank you. I'd also like to give a special thanks to my father, Alan, and grandmother, Rosalind, for helping with the video to make it possible. And also to Jesse. Good job.
Thank you, Officer. And from the Massachusetts Alzheimer's Association, Gerald Flaherty is here to give us a few words. Thank you.
Thank you, Alderman Shapiro, and thank you to all of you for your support of some wonderful representatives up here of your interests. I think that Jane hit the nail on the head earlier when she said that you're all quite fortunate to be living and aging in the town of Newton. I'd like to also thank everyone who's been mentioned here, especially the mayor and Alderman Shapiro for their work on what really puts Newton ahead of the game. There are silver alerts around the country. There are probably a couple of dozen of them now. The Alzheimer's Association has pursued those in various states, and in Massachusetts, we're fortunate to have had the support not only of folks here in Newton, the police, and others, but also the governor. Governor was here in August to sign the state's Silver Alert bill. Again, Newton is, setting the path for the direction that the implementation of that bill will take. And it should be congratulated again, everyone up here, for that. A lot of us come to this work for personal reasons, including the governor, who, when he signed the bill here in Newton in August, talked about a family member who had wandered and become lost, who had Alzheimer's disease. It's one of the most common problem behaviors associated with that disease, and it affects everyone at some point in the course of the disease. At some point, they will wander and become lost. It's often with tragic consequences, including those cases that we've worked on over the years through the Alzheimer's Association and helped to resolve. As I said, I came to this, like many of us, for personal reasons. My mother had the disease. She wandered. She became lost. She was helped by a good Samaritan. Normally, that's what happens. It's people like you who report missing persons, these vulnerable missing elders, to the police. The Silver Alert will accelerate that reporting process. It's a very, very well-constructed law. It's efficient, and it's cost-effective. It will work. It will work with the kinds of promotion that you've seen here today with that wonderful video. And again, I want to congratulate everyone who was involved in producing not only the video, but the Silver Alert here in Newton, which again is becoming a model for what we will do across the state and ultimately across the country. So thank you all again.
Thanks, everybody, for coming. I'd also like to thank my wife, Debbie Shapiro, who put together the graphics and the artwork for the information the city will be passing out. She donated her time for that, and it's terrific work, and I would be saying that even if I wasn't married to her, but it's even better that I am. The Silver Alert program will only be successful if we do work in partnership. If you have a loved one that you believe may be at risk, we certainly encourage you to enroll in the program today so the information will be immediately available if or when the time comes when it is necessary. Thank you all for coming, and I'll pass the microphone back over to Jane. Thank you.
I just wanted to put this in the context of Alzheimer's Awareness Month. November is Alzheimer's Awareness Month. Every month is Alzheimer's Awareness Month. It's our mission to make people aware, and you've all heard me say this before. You're going to hear me say it again. Now that you've heard about this program, go tell 2 friends and help us raise the awareness of Alzheimer's and the issues that follow it. It does not, you don't need to have wandered, your loved one doesn't need to have wandered already. This is a preventative tool, and prior enrollment needs to be emphasized. So thank you, all of you, and the partnership that we work through every single day to keep Newton the great place it is to live. Thank you.